I don't even know who that black gentleman is. He is as dark as his black sweater. That's not funny. Let's not make anything racial. I'm being dead serious. Lighting wise, does this look like 3-point lighting to you guys?
No.
Does this footage look acceptable? Are both actors evenly lit?
No.
What am I looking at?
Audio and visual techniques. Cut and paste shots together to create a well-arranged product that tells a story without dialogue, and include music and sound effects.
All right, guys. So is dialogue required for your rough cut? This version?
Yes. I thought it was.
It's required for your final film. You don't have to put it into this edit. Am I gonna be mad if you do? No, I'm not.
By the director and puts together the story and sequence of events for the final movie.
Learn about editing a scene, what it takes to edit a scene, what makes a scene good. It's all about editing.
Smith began his career serving in an entry-level.
Interesting. Interesting sound. I like the Hilarious. What do you know about that Hilarious. I gotta talk about that. A lot of people don't know about that.
Home screen?
Yeah. Last year, somebody found the original recording of that sound. It was like at the USC Film Library.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they remastered it and put it online. Guys, there was a whole lot of talking in today's class. What did we learn? What did we learn about editing today? Get in.
Get in here, lead.
That's right. When is your rough edit due?
19.
All right, guys, be safe. I'll see you on Thursday. Look at the leading lines. The leading lines are having us look at each other. Look at this. This is great. Very good job. Cell phone cinematography, guys. There's no shaky cam. The camera's on a tripod. Everything's well exposed. There's good lighting. Now, there are no interiors that I've seen. It's all exteriors, but it's okay. All right, guys, 11-year-old camera.
So this is my Sony A7.
Brand new camera.
And obviously,
Not that much of a
there
difference,
is
guys.
difference between
3-point
$200
lighting, composition,
and a
framing
brand new
can
$3,000
get you a great looking. Camera pans across private hangar sign down the road of parked cars.
Flying your bus to work every morning in my Icon A5.
All right, this is our what shot? This is our established shot. Where's our location? Where we at?
Airport.
We're at the airport. Let's see what we cut to.
I can only see you now.
There's the ornament. What kind of shot?
John Robinson from Chicago.
2-shot.
Story and sequence of events.
Lee Smith, guys, great, very well-renowned editor. November 19th. The rough draft of what, guys? Now watch this, guys. Watch this. Produce a rough cut, 3 to 4 minutes of your digital story. Edit the rough cut using standard audio and visual techniques. Cut the pieces, shots together to create a well-organized product that tells your story without dialogue. Does that mean I don't want dialogue? No, it doesn't. That just means dialogue isn't required.
There are currently 5: Lulu, Charlie, Ray, the waitress, Darlene, and the police officers. The scene is thus an interrelationship of these 5 elements. What are some potential setups?
Guys, great job. The scene is thus an interrelationship of these 5 elements. The subtext of what this is saying is every scene is based on power dynamics. Who's strong in a scene? Who's weak in a scene? When we watch The Lion King and Scar is holding Mufasa over the cliff, who's powerful in the scene? Scar. When Simba is holding Scar over the cliff at the end of the movie, who's powerful? Now, when we're looking at these 2 characters during these scenes, we'll look over Mufasa's shoulder up at Scar. He's the big bad guy. Or we'll look down from Scar's perspective at Mufasa. Mufasa's the weaker person in the scene.
Not several concealed weapons. Hey, you rob a grocery store, you assault all of that poor kid.
The first setup is the master shot, the starting point of all conventional scene breakdown. Just 8 different shots were used to capture all the dialogue in this scene and tell an interesting story. Because the most intense part of the scene is yet to come, the cutting retreats back to mediums. Parameters of performance, such as body language, are always key issues. Meaning, you might have some good dialogue over the shoulders, cutting back and forth. But if you need a close-up and you didn't shoot one, you need to do what? Zoom in. But if you didn't film your footage well, if you didn't light your footage well, what's going to happen when you zoom in on your footage? It's not gonna look right. It's gonna look really bad. All right, guys, this is the actual scene of the movie. Let's see how we start. All right, notice we're all at close-ups now, guys. All close-ups to show the officers coming in. And now we cut right back to the tension, guys, into the medium into the close-ups. So notice, even though there's a lot of moving shots, when we're on Tom Cruise, we always find our way back into a close-up. Close-up shot, medium shot, close-up on the hands. It's a lot faster because we're now not dealing with the drama. This is the action scene. But the same thing, we're still building tension through the edits. The best way to do your homework when it comes on to editing, and I'm not being funny, watch the Mission Impossible films. Tom Cruise and company have done a masterful job for the last 20 years building tension in scenes. Some of the best scenes in the Mission Impossible films have nothing to do with anything blowing up or Tom Cruise jumping off an airplane. They're just really well made. Guys, at the end of the day, what made this scene interesting, that 1986 movie is interesting, is this 2023 blockbuster. Very, very simple term. Do you guys know what it is? How'd you know? Yes, thank you, sir. In the announcements. Get in what?
Get in late, leave early.
Get in late, leave early. What do you guys think that means?
Get out early. And this, by the way, this is referencing writing the scene. And when you're writing a scene,
Also editing a scene.
What you do is get in late and get out early. Okay, so what does that mean? That means the front end of the scene. I'll give you a hypothetical. So let's say the scene opens and I'm saying interior office.